If you want to learn how to book a flight in English fast and confidently, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll make you through everything step by step. Let's get started.
We have a 4-part exercise. Part 1, listening practice. Part 2, vocabulary breakdown. Part 3, listen and answer practice. And Part 4, duet practice. Part 1, listening practice.
Listen to this conversation about booking a flight and pay close attention to the words they use. Let's begin.
Hello, Express Travel. May I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book a flight to New York for next week, the 15th. My times are flexible for coming back.
Which airline would you like to use?
Which is the cheapest?
Let me have a look. We have a flight at 9 a.m. with Delta Airlines. Does that work for you?
That sounds great. What's the price for a round-trip ticket?
It's $350. Would you like to book your seat now?
Yes, please.
How many seats would you like?
Just the one, and could I have vegetarian meals?
Certainly, there's no extra charge.
Great job listening. Now, let's break down some keywords and phrases from that conversation.
Part 2, vocabulary breakdown.
Here are some important words and phrases you heard in the conversation.
Book a flight. To reserve a seat on a plane. Example, I'm going to book a flight to Paris next week. Flexible. Able to change or adapt easily to different times or situations. Example, my schedule is flexible so I can meet at any time. Airline. A company that provides air travel services. Example, I prefer to fly with Delta Airlines because they have good service. Have a look. To check or examine something. Example, let me have a look at the flight options before booking. Round-trip ticket. A ticket for a journey to a place and back again. Example, I bought a round-trip ticket to New York so I can return next week. Book your seat. To reserve a seat, usually on a plane, train, or event. Example, I went to book my seat for the flight to New York. Vegetarian meals. Meals that do not contain any meat or fish, made for people who do not eat animal products. Example, I always order vegetarian meals when I fly because I don't eat meat. Extra charge. An additional fee or cost for a service or item. Example, there's an extra charge if you want to check in a second bag.
Now that we understand these words, let's move on to answering some questions about the conversation.
Part 3, listen and answer practice.
I'll ask you some questions about the conversation. Try to answer in full sentences. Let's practice.
Hello, Express Travel. May I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book a flight to New York for next week, the 15th. My times are flexible for coming back.
Where does Tom want to book a flight to? Tom wants to book a flight to New York. When does Tom want to travel to New York? He wants to travel to New York on the 15th of next week. Is Tom flexible with his return date? Yes, he is. He is flexible with his return date.
Which airline would you like to use?
Which is the cheapest?
Let me have a look. We have a flight at 9 a.m. with Delta Airlines. Does that work for you?
Which airline does Tom ask for? Tom does not ask for a specific airline. He asks for the cheapest option. What time is the flight that the travel agent offers Tom? The travel agent offers Tom a flight at 9 a.m. What airline does the travel agent suggest for Tom? The travel agent suggests Delta Airlines for Tom.
That sounds great. What's the price for a round-trip ticket?
It's $350. Would you like to book your seat now?
Yes, please.
How much does the round-trip ticket cost? The round-trip ticket costs $350. Does Tom decide to book the flight? Yes, he does. He decides to book the flight.
How many seats would you like?
Just the one, and could I have vegetarian meals?
Certainly, there's no extra charge.
How many seats does Tom want to book? He wants to book just one seat. Is there an extra charge for the vegetarian meals? No, there isn't. There is no extra charge for the vegetarian meals.
Awesome! Now it's your turn to practice speaking. Let's move to the final part, duet practice.
Part 4, Duet Practice.
Hello, Express Travel. May I help you? Which airline would you like to use? Let me have a look. We have a flight at 9 a.m. with Delta Airlines. Does that work for you? It's $350. Would you like to book your seat now? How many seats would you like?
Certainly, there's no extra charge.
Hi, I'd like to book a flight to New York for next week, the 15th. My times are flexible for coming back. Which is the cheapest? That sounds great. What's the price for a round-trip ticket? Yes, please. Just the one, and could I have vegetarian meals?
Great job! You just practiced booking a flight in English. Keep practicing and soon you'll feel even more confident speaking. Let's wrap up. Thanks for joining today's lesson. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more English practice videos. Comment below what kind of conversations you'd like to practice next. See you next time and happy learning!